ARO Today. It's been a couple weeks since we've been with you. It's been a busy week. Jen and I were here a little bit late last Thursday and we just weren't feeling the ARO Today last week. It takes a lot to get this put together and edit it and everything. But we're back this week and we are ready to feed you some more information.
And some exciting, possibly a winner of a contest if you guys watched our last ARO Today.
Yeah, for sure. Do we want to do that now?
Sure.
Do you want to greet everybody?
Oh, howdy, y'all. My goodness, how did I almost forget my greeting?
The most important part. That's what I look forward to every week.
All right, so if you guys watched our last video, we had a little giveaway on there. So if you watched and commented your favorite Redken product, then your name is in this cup. And this cup is about to be yours, along with a Kerastase product, the Biphase. I really like this. This is super good.
I know. I'm really sad that they discontinued some of their stuff.
I love this in the summer.
I like the Aura Botanicals. I know not a lot of people used it, but I liked it.
Is that like balm that they had?
I liked the sugar spray that kind of gave your hair a little bit of texture.
All right, winner is Caitlin McClung.
Woo! And see, Caitlin, you were gunning for that cup, and see, you got it. You manifested it today.
Yep, just all the wins for you lately.
Yeah,
Look at
congratulations.
you. All right, I feel like we should do more fun little giveaways.
Oh, we will for sure. So we do have some contests coming up, and I'm willing to, get some feedback on what you would like to see as contests. I know for myself, I've been trying to really focus on social media. So within the next few weeks, I'm going to be getting together a social media contest. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like yet, but I think that it would help motivate a lot of us to stay active on social media. So we've got that. We also have Front Desk. We have a great contest running for them that they're working towards getting $4,000 in add-ons. And I tell you what, they are killing it. Right now, we are almost at $2,000 for the month of March for add-ons.
That's amazing.
I know. And I mean, it's great for them. Like, they have goals that they're working towards, but that's helping us too as stylists and service providers. So whenever you see the Front Desk, kind of give them a pat on the back because they're working really hard to get those add-ons. So what we're gonna do for them, if they win, because it's ARO versus Bella, we're gonna host a little outing for Front Desk to thank them for all of their hard work. Next month, we're gonna be doing a retail contest between the stylists. We need to iron out some details with it, but it's basically not who is selling the most retail, but who is recommending the most retail. So taking the products up to the Front Desk, setting them on there for when your guest comes up so the Front Desk knows what to recommend and use their verbiage to help seal the deal. And again, I am more than willing to hear out anyone else's ideas for contests. Jen Dubsky was really nice and brought us a bunch of goodies for giveaways and whatnot to keep everyone motivated and just have fun with it. So going into that, we're going to talk about some education that we have going on this year. If you don't know, the education calendar is hanging up in the back room. It has all of the education on it. If you don't look at that, you can also look at the Google Chats in the files and it will be on there. You will see more changes on the Google Chats file than you will on this because it can be edited in real time. So no excuses, you know where it's at now. It's in the back room, it's in the Google Chats, and we're also open to any other ideas that would get the communication across a little bit better because I know a lot of people are like, oh, I didn't know about this class, myself included. I know that I've been like that this year too. It's been a little bit of a learning curve with Google Chats and not having Facebook because Facebook would remind us and everything. So we are looking at other communication avenues. So if you want to talk about the air cutting class that's this weekend.
Yeah. So Sunday from 12 to 3, we are having I can't remember her name. She's coming in and she is doing an haircut demo. So I can't remember who I was talking to, I believe it was Michael that was kind of talking about it being just kind of like an appetizer. So it's just gonna be a little bit of a demo of it. There's nothing hands-on. I believe she's just gonna explain kind of the overall general how the haircut works. It's for textured hair. If anybody is interested in cutting curly hair and getting more into that, there will be a certification at the end of the year that you have the opportunity to use some of your education fund in attending the certification. I want to say it's around $1,000 for the certification, but you do also get a pair of curly hair cutting shears with the certification. So I think that is a hell of a deal, honestly.
So what's the difference between like regular shears and curly cutting shears?
So the curly cutting shears tend to have a curve to them. A lot of your curly haircuts are, the curve is gonna help soften out the curls. Going in and doing any kind of blunt cutting, a lot of the curly haircuts you'll see going in and doing a lot of gliding movements, which I believe is what the air cut is all about, is a lot of gliding. It's all for adding air to the hair, if that makes sense.
Like kind of making it lighter?
Yes,
okay.
Keeping it voluminous, keeping it so that they still have a lot of movement in their curls and all of that. So I know I'm excited. So if anybody's available this Sunday and wants to come join the class, I mean, even if you're not even sure if you want to do curly cuts or something, I think it would definitely be a good little like introduction for you to see if you might be interested.
Now you've taken curly cutting classes before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it with Mazzani or was it with Pureology?
It was with Mazzani.
Okay.
I did. I want to say her name was Carla. She taught us a little bit.
I feel like your cuts after that class, though, I really notice a difference in your curly cuts.
Oh,
you
yeah.
have a lot more curly clients now.
Yes, and it's just all about most time curly cuts, you don't use a comb. It is all kind of
Like raking it with your fingers?
Yes,
okay.
like kind of a little bit more free flow. You're going along with the natural texture, definitely a lot more than putting any kind of tension on the hair.
Yeah. I wish I could come because I think that it's something that I would be interested in, but I have Cub Scouts this weekend, so.
Yay, go Dill.
So that is on Sunday. On Monday, we had on the calendar to have Kelly go over an associate class. That's still kind of up in the air. I know a lot of people didn't know about the class, so stay tuned for details on if that's happening for sure. Those are going to be really good classes, though. We have quite a few associate classes that are coming up throughout the year that is just going to get everyone on the same page for the associate training program. So I think that's going to be good. Also, I want to kind of shout out to a couple of the salon company stylists, Abby Bernard and Callie. What is Callie's last name? I'm not sure Callie's last name, but they will be heading to the Redken Exchange in next week, actually, to become Redken ambassadors. So I think that that's really cool that we have Abby, who is a level 1, and she's just really motivated and really excited to be a part of the Redken team.
Yeah.
And I'll be excited for her to come back and just get her interpretation of Redken.
Mm-hmm.
So good job. I'm so
she
proud
can
of
let
you.
us know how the exchange is too.
I
When
know.
we go later this year.
It's literally been on my bucket list.
Mhm.
I have tried to go to the Redken Exchange. I can't even tell you how many times, and it has been canceled.
Last year was not the year for that.
No, and the year before that I tried to go too. Ugh. So we also have another texture design class coming up on April 15th. That is open to associates to level 2, but of course anyone above a 2 is more than welcome to come. I know that I am going to try to make it to that class because I do want a texture design class. That's one thing where definitely in school they don't teach much of it.
Yeah.
So I know that while over the years I have learned how to do texture design, but I feel like I really need a refresher.
We'll have to
on it.
find maybe that link to the curly mannequin that we used for the last texture class, because especially if you're interested in it, and I'm sure for future curly cutting classes you might need that mannequin anyways, but it's a good one and definitely could give you some good hands-on practice for curly hair.
Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties, i.e. my phone storage was full. So
hairstylist props.
I know, we got all the way, we literally got all the way done, and it was like such a good, we just had such good conversation with you guys. And now it's not organic anymore.
We get to talk again.
I know, I love talking to you.
Yeah, it's just great.
So our next class is going to be on May 6th, and that is an associate trainer class with Michelle and Ashley from Bella, and it is bridal and formal finishing. So what we had been talking about was our bridal team has kind of dwindled, so we would be more than happy to add more people to the bridal team. If you are not currently on the bridal team and you would like to be on the bridal team, just reach out to me and we'll get you on there.
Yes, and like I was saying too, was even if you think you might be interested, you don't really want to dive in and just sign up to be on bridal, you're not really sure, you can definitely come with us and go to an on-site wedding. We can always use people to help prep hair, just simple curling, getting the girls ready, kind of organized and that kind of stuff. So come just see what it's about. It's a lot of fun.
And so then in June, we have another associate trainer class, and I don't know if this part was in the first part of the video or not, but it looks like we have associate trainer classes about every month. And I don't know what I said before, but I know that I'm glad that we have those back again.
Yeah.
So then in June, we also have symposium, which I know if you are going, you need to let Joe know like ASAP. He was trying to get the final head count this week, I believe. So then in July, we also have another associate trainer class, but then in August is actually when the haircut in salon certification is. So I know you were thinking closer to the end of the year, but it's going to be in August. So if you go to the class on Sunday and you decide that you want to be certified, it will be in August.
Yes, and highly recommend if you were thinking about it at all to come to the class on Sunday. I believe it's 12 to 3, so.
Yeah, because again, like Jenna said, with the certification class, you do get scissors and everything. So let's see here. We also have our retreat coming up in October. If you were there last year, you got to meet Derek, and he is amazing. He's such a good mentor and coach, and he's also going to be with us again this year. So if you didn't get to make it to the retreat last year, please join us this year. And if you want to be part of the planning committee, just reach out to Lauren and we can get you, because you did the planning committee last year. What all did that entail?
Yeah, we help come up with ideas for the party. Again, if you haven't been to one of the retreats yet, we usually do a kind of themed party night. Last year was Barbie, and I loved everybody's outfits. And Joe and Megan. If I could have like named best dress besides us, but it would have been Joe and Megan.
We're like really pretty.
We are.
I have a.
But yeah, plan the party. I helped lead a hike down there in hiking hills. I mean, that's a good nickname.
You did do 13 miles.
I did.
Jenna did 13 miles by herself the one day. She went the wrong way, so ended up going on quite a long hike.
Yeah, and it was fun.
Yeah,
it was great.
I feel like we need to do that more often.
Yeah.
Do some hikes.
Yeah. No, it's absolutely gorgeous out there. I almost wouldn't call it a venue. The resort there, it's gorgeous. They have an indoor pool and hot tub. They have a little restaurant in there, a great coffee shop.
Yes, but also the outdoor fire pits.
Yes.
Like those were so
doing
cute. Like
s'mores and all that. That was so much fun.
That was so much fun.
The retreat it's fun. Even like Amanda said with Derek I mean, I feel like we typically try to do on the retreats, the classes where it kind of
more inspirational.
Yes,
and,
doesn't
yeah.
dive all the way into or just for work and education purposes for work, but a lot more even like personal stuff.
The Enneagram changed my life. Like, I understand myself and other people so much better now. Like, I'm a 7 and I have faults. I know it's hard to believe, but I have faults. Yeah. So if that's something that you're interested in, becoming part of the planning committee, just reach out. We would love to have as many people help as possible. I'm really good at balloon arches, so that's where I come in, is the balloon arch. Other than that, I let everyone else do everything. So that also leads us into November. We have Jason Morgan with Pureology is doing a custom cutting and styling class for levels 3 and above, which in the first cut that we took of this, I was really excited because a lot of the classes that are for associates to level 2s are repeats. If you've been with the company for more than 4 years, you pretty much know everything. And I know that it's nice to go to those classes to get a refresher, but it is nice to have a class that's a little bit more advanced in techniques. And so I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah, that's new for us to have.
Yeah, it's like level 3 and above classes, because we had one earlier in the year too. I didn't get to go to that, unfortunately, but I heard from a lot of others that it was a good experience. So, and then we have coming up after that a hair coloring class with Rosa from Redken. And then after that, we have in December our Redken Exchange takeover. And you guys are gonna hear this from now until December about how
excited are you?
How excited I am. I have been trying to go to the Redken Exchange for so long, and every time I sign up for a class, it gets canceled, it gets rescheduled, and then it gets canceled. So it's been a big deal. But I do want to shout out to ARO, because I had to block our books the other day, and there are so many of us going. And if you haven't signed up yet, or if you're on the fence, just do it. It's going to be such a good experience, just all being together. You know, Joe's gonna wine and dine us on one night and stuff like that. And the hotel that he has blocked out for us looks amazing. It's a little boutique hotel that's right around the corner from the Exchange. So if you're not familiar with Manhattan, the Exchange is a little bit below Times Square, so you're close to everything. You're close to the subway. You can get on the subway, go uptown, go to Central Park, but you can also go, you know, to the financial district and all that. It's close to so much stuff. So it's a good location, and there's going to be a lot to do. I blocked everyone's books Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I think that you are welcome to stay extra days, but I don't know if we're able to stay in the same hotel. So if you want different accommodations, you can look into Airbnb, other hotels. I know myself, I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express right around the corner from the Exchange, and it was really nice too. So that's another thing that you can look at.
Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, again, before technical difficulties, it's just going to be a great bonding experience for the salon. We'll all go out to dinner together. We'll be able to go do like activities together outside of the classes and all of that. Really just get to know each other outside of work. I'm also not a Christmas person, but I'm really excited to see New York in December and see it lit up for Christmas and all of that. And if anybody wants to join me and Amanda in some ice skating around, is it in Times Square?
No, so it's over by, like, I think it's Saks Fifth Avenue. I don't know, there's like shopping, and it might be even Rockefeller. It's Rockefeller Plaza area, but there's a bunch of stuff in the area. There's shopping, and I know that the Lego store is right there.
Yeah. I'm excited. I've never been to New York before, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be a good time, and I hope to see even more of us sign up to go.
Yeah.
If it's something that you're worried about being able to afford, we do have it to where it can come out of your paycheck starting now. you can always speak with Lauren or Joe about how that works. And even now, if you even like with spending money, just start saving a little bit here and there. One thing that I personally like to do is save my cash tips, because those are like not documented. So if I put them away, I never see them and I don't think about it.
Goes a long way.
Or even your retail checks, or if you do extensions, your extension retail commission checks and stuff like that. So I mean, there's ways around it, and if there's anything that anyone has questions on how to like save money for it or anything like that, just let me know, because I want to see as many of us go as we possibly can.
I agree.
We got anything else tonight?
We're gonna do another giveaway.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
Are we doing another Redken Cup?
Yes, we're gonna do another Redken Cup.
Okay, so you guys are going to comment on this video which education event that you are most excited for this year.
And I don't know if I said this in the first part of the video, but you can find this in the back room and on Google Chats. Google Chats is going to have the most up-to-date file, because we are able to adjust it in real time. But what class are you most excited for?
I don't know. It's like a hard tie in between. I'm so excited for this Mazzani haircut class. I've been wanting to do that for a while. A couple years now. Because
you're going to do the certification, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah, for the certification class. So I'm really excited to kind of get a little bit of an idea of what it's all about this Sunday, and then sign up for the certification in August. But I'm also so excited for the exchange. I'm so excited for that like whole experience and everything. So
can anyone guess what I'm most excited for?
I don't know.
Not the exchange. So I'm just so excited that we have this opportunity, and that I'm definitely most looking forward to the exchange. So let's hear what you think, and then on another note, we'll see you next time on ARO Today. Bye.